Alright, so game week 7 in the Premier League has been concluded. We have some really big matches on this weekend, and as usual, guys, here on the footballchronicle.com, I'm bringing you the 5 things that we learned, the 5 main highlights from this weekend's Premier League action. And we start in West London, where there was an absolute thrilling game between Brentford and Wolverhampton Wanderers. The highest scoring game of the weekend by some margin. Brentford ended up winning this one 5-3. Wolves scoring plenty of goals in this one, but also conceding a lot as well. The worst defence in the Premier League was at it again. Brentford did not manage to score within the first minute this time, but they managed it in the second. I believe it was 1 minute and 15 seconds for Nathan Collins to open the scoring for the home side. Matheus Cunha, though, responded almost instantly for Wolves, equalising on 4 minutes. And Bueno made it 2-1 to the home side. Larson equalised for Wolves. Norgard then got another for Brentford to make it 3-2. And Ethan Pinnock, someone who I believe has played for Brentford all the way from League 2 to the Premier League, ended up getting a goal to make it 4-2 at half-time. A super eventful one. And by contrast, the second half was relatively uneventful. Carvalho ended up finishing the game off, making it 5-2 just on 19 minutes. Aït-Nouri had a great finish, actually, to be fair to him. It meant absolutely nothing in terms of the game, though, to make it 5-3 in the 93rd minute. But yeah, a very, very eventful one. This Brentford, a good result for them, really. But Wolves, oh my days, Wolves are in trouble, man. The Wolves are in big trouble. Bottom of the league, just the 1 point to their name so far this season. Yeah, Gary O'Neill, unfortunately, under quite a bit of pressure now as Wolves boss. He really pulled off miracles with that side last season, but this season, so far, unfortunately, it is not working out. This is going to go down as another bad result for them, unfortunately. Next up, I want to talk about Leicester City, another 3 o'clock kickoff game on Saturday. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because, incredibly, it's taken 7 match days. This is effectively the 21st attempt at a newly promoted side getting a win, but they managed to do it. A 1-0 win against Bournemouth, a huge win for Steve Cooper's side. Facundo Buonanotte getting the only goal after 16 minutes. In truth, Bournemouth had plenty of chances in this one, but were extremely poor in converting them. Just 2 shots on target from 19 attempts in the game. It has to go down as a really disappointing performance for their side. They're still having a good season, of course, are Bournemouth. They're firmly mid-table, but yeah, that's a huge result for Leicester. Really gives them some breathing space between them and the bottom 3. The next match I'm going to talk about is West Ham United playing against Ipswich Town. Now, I said before this game we got started in my 5 matches preview, I highlighted this one because West Ham, if they lost this game, they would have become one of the few sides in Premier League history to lose their opening 4 home games. And all of those sides, I believe as well, got relegated in their respective seasons. West Ham very much needing a victory in this one, and they absolutely got it as well. A 4-1 victory. It wasn't Brentford scoring in the first minute of their game, but it was West Ham. Michail Antonio scoring after less than 60 seconds in this match. Liam Delap getting another goal for Ipswich, though. He's on fire at the moment, is the former Manchester City player. So on 6 minutes, equalising. Kudus, though, got a goal just before half-time. Jared Bowen got a goal just after half-time, and Paqueta really finished the game off after 69 minutes with a 4th goal for the Hammers on the day. They were much the better side in this one. Ipswich not good enough really to get anything out of this. Disappointing for them and Paul McKenna, but they will get more chances, particularly at home, to get their first victory of the season. Next match I want to highlight is Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest having such a good season. I've already spoke about Chelsea having a good season in truth this season too. Chris Wood getting the opening goal of this game after just 49 minutes, just after half-time. Noni Madueke equalised for the home side, but yeah, just the 1 defeat so far this season for Nottingham Forest. They are doing really, really well. Chelsea Venice are also doing well as well. They end this match day. They go into the international break still into the top 4. Surprisingly, Forest down in 10th actually. I thought they would have been higher, to be honest, but yeah, still not a bad result at all by any stretch of the imagination going to Chelsea away and getting a point. That is a very impressive result for Nuno and his side. And the final game I'm going to highlight, of course, it's Brighton and Hove Albion against Tottenham Hotspur, the final match of this match day. Yeah, Spurs back to their old ways, I'm afraid. They'd won every single game after losing at the North London derby. They looked like they were in great form. They were 2-0 up in this match as well. Brennan Johnson, James Maddison, first half goals, looking dominant. And then they let it slip. They absolutely let it slip. 3 goals in relatively quick succession, less than 20 minutes to start the second half. The Seagulls came absolutely flying out for the second half in this match to win it 3-2. Tottenham become the first side in Premier League history to lose 10 matches when leading by 2 goals, which is a really, really unwanted stat that they have. But unfortunately, yes, they are not doing their reputation as bottle jobs any help with that one. Spurs in good form recently, but yeah, that has really, really sent them into an international break. On a very sour note, Brighton up to 6th with that victory, Tottenham down to 9. But I still think Tottenham will do well. They'll still get into Europe, but how far up that table they will get, that is anybody's guess right now. But yeah, guys, there we go. Those are the 5 matches I wanted to highlight. I'm surprised Villa and Man United is not one of them, just because, well, I mean, it's a goalless draw. It was not a good game at all. But yeah, there we go, guys. Those are my highlight results of the weekend. Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal get a quick mention too, because they all won again. Really standing out as the standout performers in this season so far. But what was your highlight result of this weekend? Let us know in the comments below, and of course keep you subscribed to the footballchronicle.com to see much more football content right here.